This mountain community is filled with radiant smiles. These 4 brothers and sisters moved here with their parents. The boisterous 3-year-old Joji is the youngest. He's being looked after by Hitohiko, who's 13. 10-year-old Chisa loves to climb trees. And 6-year-old Mana has just entered elementary school. This is the Miori district of Nikko in Tochigi Prefecture. More than half of the inhabitants are 65 or older, and the district has only 29 children of elementary or junior high school age. This is life deep in the mountains. The end of April. The party to welcome this year's new pupil is about to begin at the district's only elementary school.
The first grader will now join us. Please clap.
She is the school's only first-year pupil this year. It's Mana Shichida, one of those 4 brothers and sisters.
Mana, we've planned a party, so you'll enjoy school even more. We hope you enjoy it.
The school has 14 pupils in all.
Welcome to our school.
The wooden school building is over 50 years old. The hallway is nearly 100 meters long and gleaming with polish. Lunchtime cleaning. Mana tries hard to keep up with the others. The school has 3 classes. Mana studies with a second-year boy. On this day, they are drawing what they have seen in the playground. Mana draws the swing. She loves swinging. Break time. And she's the first to race to the swing. Mana swings in the warm spring sunshine. Ah, the blossoms are beautiful. We visited Mana's school just as the late cherries were in full bloom. Hello, everyone. Is it break time? What grade are you in?
Sixth.
How many sixth graders?
7.
I see. And how about you?
4th.
And how many in your grade?
4.
Will you race me to the other side? Ready, set, go! Okay, you win. You guys are too fast for me. Who's the first grader this year?
Mana.
You're the first year. And it's only you? How's school? Not sure yet. She's a bit tense. What's your name?
Mana.
Mana. What's your last name?
Shichida.
Shichida Mana. Okay. The old people love nothing more than to hear the children's cheerful voices as they're going to and from school. Some people even step outside on purpose to say hello.
Did you have a good time at school today? Take care going home now. The children always say good morning with such big smiles on their faces. So I greet them back. When you're getting on, it makes you happy and gives you energy to see such lovely smiles.
Mana lives on the middle slopes, about 40 minutes walk from school. Once the children are back, their father sets up a drum in the backyard. What are you going to do with this drum?
It's a bath.
A bath?
It really warms you up. It's like being boiled in a huge pot.
Gyokyo Shichida is 45 years old. He used to do reports for an architectural magazine in Tokyo. The family moved here 6 years ago to live close to nature. He used to work a hectic daily routine, but the birth of his first son, Hitohiko, changed his life around. One spring day, as he stepped out in the backyard with the baby in his arms, his eye was drawn by a tiny shoot. The two small lives pierced his heart and opened his eyes.
I was touched. I'd been away from such things for so long, and there I had my child, and suddenly felt the mystery of life, and how shoots emerge from lives that are close to the soil. And that was when my life just totally changed.
His wife Yuri had no objection to her husband's proposal. Now, they grow their own grain and vegetables to live self-sufficiently, without depending too much on their precious savings.
We just couldn't possibly do these things if it was anywhere else. I wouldn't give this up for anything. I'm talking about things like the heart, the creative power, and so on. The things that I've really been able to experience here at first hand. They are the genuine treasures.
To grow up with free spirits and richness in the heart. That's what they wish for their children. The four children have invited us to their secret playground. They rarely bring even their parents here. A stone bridge in the stream. Hitohiko made it himself. Careful, don't fall in, Chisa.
She does sometimes.
I'm telling you.
No, I've never fallen, not even once.
Never? Wow, it's cold. Aren't your feet cold in the water, Mana?
No, I've got my socks on.
I see. It's cold. It's not. Are you sure? Joji's found something. Pine cones. There are treasures everywhere for Joji in the mountains. Their mother Yuri is collecting food for dinner behind the house. This is her first crop of shiitake mushrooms. The children play upstairs till dinner is ready. Their father built the house. It took him one whole year. The girls are making bead bracelets. And the boys are throwing a pillow at each other. The pillow hit Mana. But she is soon smiling again over her mother's dinner. Today's dinner is thin buckwheat pancakes, everyone's favorite, stuffed with loads of freshly picked mushrooms.
Let us be thankful and chew really well.
Laugh or cry, they do everything together. Tomorrow will be another adventure for the children. Yuri walks the children to school every morning. The handmade bag hanging from her shoulder is known as ijiko. It's a traditional bag of this district.
Hello? Anyone home?
Yuri visits an old resident to learn how to make them. Tokujiro Akutsu is 92 years old. It takes him about a month to make each ijiko. He starts by gathering sledge in the mountains, dries it, and then weaves the strands into the bag. You need to be good with the hands to make an ijiko, and very patient. Little Joji usually loves to play outside. While here, though, he is quiet and completely engrossed in the task. He's adorable. The way he just sits there and works on his ijiko.
Careful with your hands, dear. You can cut them, you know. We're good friends, aren't we? You have such lovely ears.
Tokujiro used to teach ijiko making to lots of children in the days when many children still lived here in the mountains. The old couple are grateful now that the simple handmade bags give them some time with this little boy. The children are well cared for in these mountains. The Shichidas have now been here for 6 years, and many of the old people also now drop in on them.
Knead it until it's nice and smooth.
On this day, the women have gathered to learn how to make bread. They love the bread that Yuri baked for one of their festivals.
It ought to be firm like this. See how it feels.
But learning how to make bread isn't their only reason for coming here.
Why don't you come home with me? No? What a boy! We could have so much fun together.
They can usually only say hello to the kids in passing as they go to and from school and want to spend as much time with them as possible.
We get old more quickly if we only see each other. It makes you feel younger with youngsters and children. Like going back to childhood.
They put some extra sugar in the dough so that Joji would like it even better. A firstborn child and a tiny shoot in the backyard. Those tiny lives brought the family to this simple, wholesome life under their triangular roof. The Yagan Tetsudo Railway operates two-car trains. It is the train people take to visit their old home. We're now at the end of April, and this man seems to be enjoying the familiar scenery. Kazutoshi Shiono, 46, works as a ski instructor in Gifu Prefecture during the winter, while his homeland is under snow. Kazutoshi's old school friends have all moved out and work elsewhere these days. Kazutoshi goes straight to see the Shichidas. They've been friends since the summer 6 years ago when the Shichidas began to build their house here. He helped them to do it. The Shichidas show him a picture of the new house they're now planning to build. The whole family designed it together using both photos and drawings.
Look, I drew this part in crayon. It's a wonderful house, full of dreams. I can just picture the kids playing there together. Though perhaps they mightn't do their homework. Then they'll be told off and hide in the attic. I can see that happening.
My parents used to yell at me if I didn't study, but I don't see myself forcing my kids to study.
People elsewhere may think the Miori district is graying rapidly. But for those of us who live here, this place is full of energy. We do need more families to move in, for sure. And to make that happen, we have to welcome newcomers so that they'll feel comfortable about coming here.
Summer is just around the corner in this mountain community, and the old people have gathered at Miori Elementary School. They're looking forward to seeing the children do the lion dance that's been passed down here for generations. Mana on the far left is doing the dance for her very first time.
The first grade girl was so cute.
The only first grader.
Yes, she was lovely.
Mana is now used to cleaning the long hallway as well. As always, the old people will be waiting at the roadside to say hello as the children go home.